Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a demo slash wear test on this foundation that is definitely new for me. This is the first time that I've tried it, but you may have tried it already. It's kind of sort of popular at the moment with a lot of the big beauty bloggers. So this is the DiorSkin Star, and I don't know, I think I saw a picture of Lisa wearing this foundation, and I was just like, I mean, she's stunning anyway, but I don't know, I was just really intrigued and wanted to try it. So I picked this up, and I thought I would do a little demo slash wear test. So you're going to see me put it on, put other products on top of it, and then I will check in with you guys throughout the day to kind of let you know how it's wearing, zoom me in, give you some close-ups of my skin. So just so you guys know, this foundation does retail for 102 New Zealand dollars, so it is pricey. And my goal with this really is to be able to tell you guys whether or not I think it's worth the price, because you guys know that I'm a huge fan of NARS Sheer Glow. I love that foundation. It's probably my favorite foundation of all time. So I'm really sort of comparing it to that, because lately, like, NARS Sheer Glow is just what I want to wear all the time. It's what I'm looking for in a foundation, and so I'm looking for anything new, anything similar, anything better that could possibly replace that. So that's what this is up against, and I thought we would just see how we go. At the end of the day, I'll let you guys know whether I think it is worth this price point or not. But if you're interested and you want to learn a little bit more about what I think about this guy, then just go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so I'm just going to get started how I normally would do, prepping my skin with any foundation, just because I feel like I should give this foundation a fair shot. Just prep and prime the way that I normally would with any base. So I'm using the Mecca Cosmetica Soft Focus Smoothing Primer. I've been using this for a couple of months now, and I really like it. And I just take 2 pumps and sort of press it into this area and smooth it out. And then I'm just going to give that a minute to sink in. So this foundation, it says that it is Studio Makeup Spectacular Brightening Weightless Perfection. And it does have SPF 30 in it, but it's supposed to be long wearing. Inspired by professional illuminating techniques and expertise of its makeup artists, Dior invents DiorSkin Star, its first brightening foundation. A weightless fluid capable of instantly and over time recreating the spectacular and perfecting light of Dior's studios. We shall see. So, when I bought this, I actually bought the shade 020 or 20, I would call it. And it is light beige. I also, though, picked up a sample size of a shade darker. So this is 021, and I did just self-tan, so I'm thinking I'm going to use the darker shade today, just because this will develop, and hopefully we'll all be blended here pretty soon. If it's too dark, it'll just be too dark, right? But anyway, I'm going to use the darker shade today, I think, just to try it out, and I'm gonna kind of just put it on my skin and then blend it in with a buffing brush. The sales lady, the counter, told me I really didn't need much of this at all. So, we shall see. Right. So, now I'm just going to take my Real Techniques brush and buff it in. It does have like you can smell the sunblock in it. So I don't love the smell, I'm going to tell you that much. But so far I'm liking the finish. I have a breakout right here, which if you guys know me, then you probably know that I don't really go out of my way to like cover up breakouts too much, because I just don't really like the way that it looks when you cake on makeup on top of a breakout. So we're just gonna kind of let that guy live there, but it did cover it pretty decently for just like one light coat. And I'm glad I went with this darker shade because I think the other one would have been too light with this self-tan. And then once I kind of work it in with my brush, I have a damp beauty sponge here, and I just go over everything to make sure it's like really pushed into the skin and really seamless and don't have any brush marks or anything. So I'm going to zoom you guys in so you can really see how it's looking on my skin. So for one light layer, can you see that breakout there? Okay, so I'm liking it so far. It's not overly dewy, which I was kind of thinking that it might be, but it's not matte either. I would call this a very natural finish foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and add on top just the rest of my makeup. So concealer, I'm starting with this little Arbonne concealer. It's like a very peachy toned, and I'm just going to put this like in the very corner of my eye where I have some darkness. And I use my finger with this because I like how the finger warms up the product before you press it into the skin. Sorry, you can hear my dog barking. There must be a cat outside. And then to highlight, I'm just going to use my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Vanilla. This might be a tiny bit light for this with my tan, but we're just going to go with it. And I'm running out of this. I need another one. So now I'm just going to go ahead and layer over the top all of my other normal products, starting with a cream highlight. This is the Arbonne Sheer Glow Highlighter, and I just squeeze this on the back of my hand and kind of get a bit on my finger. Next, I'm going to just slightly contour my cheeks a little bit. I'm taking my Laguna bronzer from NARS, which is almost gone, and a little contouring brush from Real Techniques. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm still doing no powder under the eyes to set my concealer, and I'm loving it. I get this thing sometimes where my eyelids get really dry for no reason, so at the moment my eyelids are super dry and they look really scaly and disgusting. So I'm really trying to put as little product on them as possible, to be fair, because it just looks worse when you load on the product. I'm gonna take my Hourglass bronzer and bronze myself. Just my normal NARS Madly blush. I'm gonna do a red lip today, so I just want like very neutral color on the skin. And the last skin thing is powder highlight. And for that, we just have MAC Soft and Gentle. And then to set everything, I'm gonna set it because I would set every other foundation as well, so I feel like it's only fair, right? So I'm gonna set it, and I'm gonna use my Urban Decay all-nighter. This is just the normal one. Gonna bathe in it, really. So this is the skin zoomed in. So it looks good. It looks really natural. And to be honest with you, I feel like it looks really similar to my NARS Sheer Glow one. So that's the question that I'm really like trying to ask myself here is this Dior foundation worth the price? Because it is 102 New Zealand dollars. So is it so good that I would buy this one over my NARS one, which is, I don't know, 70-ish dollars? Or is it just sort of like, I don't know. So what we're going to do is a wear test. So I'm going to check in with you guys. I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup and check in with you guys a few different times throughout the day today just to kind of let you know how it's wearing. So right now it is 11:23 a.m. and I plan to wear this all day. Not doing too much really, but I'll be out and about kind of doing some errands and things. So I will let you guys know how I'm feeling about this foundation throughout the day, and then at the end, we'll do like a little final recap. So I'll see you soon. Hey guys, so it's been about almost 3 hours since I put the foundation on this morning, so I'm checking in with you. I haven't really done much today, to be honest. I haven't left the house yet, so I haven't been outside or anything, but I just kind of wanted to update you with how the foundation is looking. And so far I like it. I mean, it's not like blowing my mind or anything like that, but I like it. Like, I'm happy with it. I think it looks really natural and really pretty. I think it's gotten a wee bit dewier. Like, my natural oils are starting to come through. And I love that, so I'm not mad about that. The one thing I did notice, which happens to me with every foundation, but see my smile line here? That I definitely have some settling in there. And also a little tiny bit around my nose. Do you guys love being this close to my face? Anyway, but other than that, I think the wear is really nice. I, as you know, didn't powder at all. I just left the foundation as it was. I did use a setting spray, but I always do that with foundation, so I just wanted to, again, give it the same fair shot as all the other foundations that I use. So far so good. Again, mine is not like blown or anything, but I like it. I'm happy with it. So I'm actually getting ready to take the dog for a walk, so I'm gonna venture outdoors for the first time today. First, I'm gonna have a coffee because I'm super tired, but I'll check in with you guys one more time, probably around like 5 o'clock, so in another 3 hours or so, and I'll just give you my final thoughts and show you what it's looking like after about, I don't know, 6 hours of wear or so, and yeah, just final thoughts. So I will see you shortly. Okay guys, so we are at nearly 5 o'clock now, which means I've been wearing this foundation for just over five and a half hours, I guess you could say, and just wanted to give you guys my final thoughts on it. I literally just got back from walking my dog, which is why my hair looks so crazy. It's really windy outside. My lip is definitely expired, so I cannot wait to take this lip off. But anyway, final thoughts on this foundation are, yes, it is beautiful, and it is very similar to NARS Sheer Glow in my opinion. I like the finish of it. It's very natural. Throughout the day, it's definitely gotten more dewy as like my natural oils have sort of come through, but I like that. So I didn't touch up at all today. I don't use powders anyway, really, but I didn't do any touching up. So this is just how it looks. I'm going to zoom you guys in so that you can see a close-up of kind of just the trouble areas that I have, so you can get an idea of how this foundation really does wear. So hold on, let me zoom you in. You can see, again, the smile line thing. That always happens to me. Don't mind my crusty as lip. That has to go. But other than that, like, I'm pretty happy with the wear. Like, you can see how dewy I kind of am. especially like I get oily here and I'm kind of just dewy everywhere, but again, I like that. So I'm not mad at this foundation. I actually think it's really pretty and I think it's worn pretty well. So my final thoughts are, I'm not mad that I bought it. I think it's a really pretty foundation, and as a beauty lover and someone who loves makeup, I'm really glad that I tried it. But would I repurchase it? Probably not. I don't know that it's worth $100, especially when I feel like it's so similar to NARS Sheer Glow. So the price point is the one thing that really kind of gets me with this, is it's so expensive just because it's Dior, obviously. So I guess the main difference between this and Sheer Glow is the SPF factor. So this has a higher SPF than Sheer Glow does. But other than that, I really liked everything else about it. However, if you're someone on a budget or you're trying to, like, you know, make a decision on where you're going to spend your money with makeup, I just don't know that this is worth $100. It's beautiful, but I'm not, like, my mind's not blown. I don't know. That's my honest opinion. I will use it because I bought it and I think it's pretty, but do you need to, like, rush out and buy it? Is it going to change your life? Probably not. That's pretty much it, I think. I hope you guys like these kind of videos. I really love buying foundations. It's probably one of my most favorite makeup products to try and buy. So let me know any other ones you guys want me to try out, or you can let me know any that you've been trying that you're like, amazing, you have to try this. I would love to know about them down in the comments below. If you are not subscribed to my channel yet, I would love it if you hit the subscribe button. I'll put all my social media handles up here as well, so you can follow me on Instagram and on Snapchat and on Facebook and all the social things that we do these days. But other than that, you guys, I think that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!